It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. About to get started here, and towing the slab in this one, number 25. He was certainly on point in his last outing, Chris.
Total command last time out, scattered 2 hits over his outing. He had great stuff. We'll see if he's got it again in this one.
In now for the Reds, Barry Larkin.
For Cincinnati, second baseman Barry Larkin.
And a pitch. And that one is downstairs. So we're off and running in game one. And the 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
That one ripped, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hamilton getting ready to hit. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in game one of the NLCS. Outside and 1-1.
Oh, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Cho makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting third baseman, number 22.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So digging in, Pete Rose. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you very tough, and if you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think you'll have it in this one.
Man at second. Misses outside, and now it's even 1-1. Rose went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
In the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
Next to hit,
6.
Ron Gant. And there's a ball. Larkin at second with 2 down. That's out to center field. Edmonds makes the play, and that is that. Reds leave 1, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here in St. Louis and getting to start. Number 27. Chris, how about a scouting report?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. The other way, Rose. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman. Fastball is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Right through there for a strike. And a 1-1. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Cards leave one. We played an inning. No score. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. And here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Tap back to the mound. Over to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Reggie Sanders.
Next for Cincinnati, Reggie Sanders. He's a guy who does it all. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The pitch. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Edmonds going back. Way back. Out of here. He crushes that one to center field. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And now the first baseman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. To the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt McClain digs in now. McClain measures 5 feet 8 inches, 180 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2021. Off the mark there, 1-0. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
Runner at first with 2 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Gladney makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 for the Reds on the homer. It's now 1-0. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Game 1 of the NLCS. Here's the second baseman, Rogers,
number 4.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Jim Edmonds stands in now and watches strike 1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
On the ground to third. To first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Ted Simmons will hit next. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self in the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
Two outs. Fouled off to the right. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Josh Donaldson, the next to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Hamilton under it. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. So one left for the Cardinals, and it remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Barry Larkin. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The throw to first. Larkin gone on the play.
Now batting, number 2.
In now for the Reds, Billy Hamilton. Fly to left his first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now 2 gone.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Rose takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
That one missed.
2-0.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Ron Gant up next for the Reds. The 3-1. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Draws the walk there. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now snap throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Gant now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Rose leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs.
Ball, that's out.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second, Now 2 on with 2 outs.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now here is Johnny Bench. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, number 16.
Right fielder, number 16.
First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That one fouled off. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-2. That's to third. Tosses across the first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ozzie Smith. Next up for the Cardinals. Grounded out his first time up. The shortstop takes a ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Juan Bin Cho getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball out towards left center. Preciado sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Reds 1 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Reggie Sanders. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Inside, and it's 1-1.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one missing inside.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
High in the air, out to right. Gladney makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, number 19.
And here's the first baseman. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
0-1 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Base is empty, one away here in game 1 of the NLCS. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot, and they add on. It's 2-0.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Base is empty, one away. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Matt McClain. In there, and it's 0-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. Flied to right his first time. Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And it's fouled off. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And it's filled up. Barry Larkin on deck for Cincinnati. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie, found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
This one in the air. Donaldson makes the grab, and that is that. The Reds rolling after this solo shot, and it's 2-zip. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Number 8.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Got it. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Musial in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The Cardinals trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Rogers, Horn. Next up for the Cardinals. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one missing low. And that one upstairs. Jim Edmonds hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Edmonds batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Pop up here, third base side. Rose brings it in, and that is that. The Cards leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that's outside. Ball 1. A little bit low. Fouls one off. 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now it's going to be Pete Rose.
0-1's the count.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Line drive. Fires over to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Now batting, number 6.
2 down, base is empty. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Ron Gant. 1 for 2. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And that one is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And that one is inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a pop-up. And that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're up 2-0. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. And the batter now, Ted Simmons. First pitch misses.
You know, these Cardinals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
We'll see another payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now up for St. Louis, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Foul ball there.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. It's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now it's the right fielder. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The Reds leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Redbirds down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Game 1 of the NLCS. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Johnny Bench. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Really good athlete, and many times you talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there, and caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Next for Cincinnati, Reggie Sanders. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swung on, belted. Edmonds going back. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 25 departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Matthew Liberator taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Matthew Liberator.
And now the first baseman. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. As a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
McClain stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in game one of the NLCS. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good eye in that spot. To third, Donaldson. Whips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ozzie Smith. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's the third. Rose. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, number 5.
So up next, Juan Bing Cho. 0 for 2 in this one. That one misses. 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
One down, base is empty. Check swing, called strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering upstairs. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, number 8.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And here's the first baseman. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the slider catches the zone.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
On the ground to first, could be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals nothing.
Now pitching.
New
for
arm
the
on the mound for the
Cardinals.
Cardinals, Ryan Fernandez.
Number 64.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. And that one cutting but missing down low. On the ground, and that's just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. That's way outside. Ball 3. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman, Barry Larkin.
Barry Larkin, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. Just missed. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now here is Billy Hamilton. And that's a stolen base, not even close. One out, the runner at second here in the late stages of game 1. Next pitch misses, and 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Move to second. Larkin back in on a dive. In the air, right field, Gladney on his way over, squeezes it, tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Now batting, number 22.
Here's the third baseman, Pete Rose. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a foul ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. And misses inside. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Sends it to first. Third out. So 1 left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now it's the second baseman, Rogers Horn. Fought off foul.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
That's too low. And now it's even 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Taylor Rogers up and loosening in the pen. Mole getting loose as well. The Cards trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses. 2-1. And there's a ball. Inside, and that's ball 4.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Man at first with 1 gone. Jim Edmonds next up for the Cardinals. First pitch, and he just misses.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's back. Going gone. That one felt good, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
In the air to left center. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 22.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Josh Donaldson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball 1 there. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Just misses. 2-2. Now one miss.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that one.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Number 27 is done, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
The left-hander on now, Taylor Rogers.
55.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Donaldson off of first with 2 away. And a sweeper misses for a ball. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Just missing there. Now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Count is 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Swing and a slow roller. And that is the inning. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. JoJo Romero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now, Ron Gant.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Romero goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Gladney snags it, 1 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher Johnny Bench.
Here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. 0 for 3 in this one. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. First pitch misses.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
1 down, base is empty.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 1 of the NLCS. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
Look at the wizard right there. Ozzie Smith getting down, getting dirty. And this guy clearly one of the best defensive shortstops to ever walk on a big league field.
In now for the Reds, Reggie Sanders. And there's a foul ball. Inside, almost got him. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly, but they're up 3-2. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Show up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Top of the zone for a strike. And a count 1-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the lead runner puts on the brakes at second.
Back-to-back singles, pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
And now the first baseman. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. And that one ripped into right, and that's a fair ball. Here comes Ozzie around third. He scores to tie it up. He's in there. It's 4-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Taylor Rogers will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Sam Moll.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals. Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Now batting, number 4.
And up next for St. Louis, Rogers Horn. Couple of walks and a strikeout. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Scott Barlow up and throwing for Terry Francona. Pagan warming up as well. Man at second. That one down the line and foul ball. And that is downstairs. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one is upstairs. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ground ball left side. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, Jim.
There now, Jim Edmonds. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball,
Runner
2
at second, 2 down. Up and in, now 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. Last chance coming up for the Reds. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Ryan Helsley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Number 19 in the box now. Takes strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it.
There's nothing better than watching a third baseman make great plays like that. You can't just throw anyone out there and hope it works out. That's the hot corner, and it takes a special breed to want to play that position.
He's 2 outs away. Matt McClain will hit next. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Reds down to their final out. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that one upstairs, ball 1. trying to close out a one-run lead here in the late stages of game one. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One strike away from securing game one. And that's downstairs and outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And the tying run is on base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the second baseman, Barry Larkin. Helsley checks on first, and he's back safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. it.